before the final chapter of this arc concludes, quick recap. An interesting group meet at a vigilante hub disguised as a club. They go on to help people out until monsters begin to appear. In an attempt to figure out how to stop this, the owner of the club tells them that they need to interrogate Grayson Reed. However, there seems to be a panic at the gala, and soon the group is suspected. Their leader arrives to help them escape from being wanted, but returns to attempt to help them out. A friend of theirs leaves, but they make a new one while traveling. They get spotted and hide out. They soon meet a group of enforcers that were discovered to be prosecuted if they didn't comply. Together, they overtook the company town that was near, began heading backwards or back towards the city. They fight more monsters on the way, but realize the club is now owned by another individual who happens to be the empress of a neighboring empire. They found out that friends are in danger, go to the rescue, and have a battle to finish rescuing their friends. Now, they travel up in an elevator to attempt to flee the scene. And that is where we are picking up. Jay, on the very slow elevator ride, because its maximum capacity has definitely probably been reached.
Yeah,
It's not used
probably.
for a deer.
Yeah, it's not used to a donkey being in there.
This isn't the freight elevator, I'm assuming.
No, it's not. Jay, you get a text from Noel. It says, "On my way to help. Be right there." And as you guys get closer to the ground level, you begin to hear shouting. Oh shit, that's the wrong one.
What kind of shouting? Like, does it sound like
screaming?
angry?
It sounds angry. It sounds very righty. Give me a second. I actually have it here.
So more like an angry mob of citizens and press than
Yes, I don't know why.
like SWAT members sitting outside the elevator door.
How
to escape the-
hear
Oh.
that necessarily.
No, FBI, open up!
Maybe. Give me a second. Holy shit.
Should we be
This is
taking this
happening.
thing down instead?
It is currently on the way up.
No, I just say that I'm currently laying on top of a few people horizontal in this elevator. And I'm just like, yeah, so it sounds kind of bad up there. Should we be taking this thing downstairs instead or something?
Just came.
Well,
We
like,
were
yeah,
just
maybe
out
into
there.
a sewer or something. The streets just sound like there's...
So, as you guys reach higher and reach ground level, the door opens and you guys are seemingly pushed out by the amount of people in there. Outside, you see a couple of familiar faces for some of you. You see a ton of enforcers out there, and beyond the line of enforcers guarding the entrance, there are crowds of people divided into. That is a very short clip. I thought it was longer. Let me go ahead and redo that. But yeah, there is a crowd divided. They're kind of at each other's throats. The side on the left is mostly screaming like anti-Reed stuff. The one on the right, pro Reed stuff. They're kind of just like at each other's throats. and the enforcers aren't really doing anything. They're kind of just like, watching.
Interesting.
They're doing their job. They're keeping the crowds outside of the building.
So, what are you guys
Familiar
doing?
faces that are seen around.
What exactly is in this direction? Just a quick question.
What
The
direction?
southern direction.
Southern?
Southern.
So, to the south, you see like more of like a museum. However, it is.
I get the feeling that's not an exit.
No. You see that the door is like barred by like gates, like huge gates closing from the top to bottom.
Oh, like
That
a
would stop me.
storefront.
I wasn't
Kind
there.
of, but it looks a little stronger.
Are these them Justice League motherfuckers?
Yeah, in the front, yeah.
I can't see the one on the far right. His half of his token is covered by the shadow, but
Wasn't there two entrances that we came in at when we were here for the gala?
Yes. So you would surmise that this is the front entrance. Where you came from was a side entrance.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really tell the group, like, should we check the side entrance because I am still deer.
Dear.
Seeing the Justice League standing outside, I'm like, maybe we want to find a different exit.
Gonna nod. Maybe the gift shop has like an emergency exit in the back of it.
Okay.
Arabella, when Arabella's on her feet, she would know the side entrance because that's where I met up with her.
she's like woozy right now. She's
When-
like barely walking.
yeah,
if
when
I remember
you-
correctly.
Look over to Arabella, you can see that she's knocked the fuck out. Like standing, but
Mm-hmm.
like a little
leaning heavily.
Yeah, a little breeze would definitely knock her over.
Okay, team. Well, can we roll to see if we remember anything about the layout from the gala or our many times looking at blueprints of said vicinity?
If you have a map actually.
I don't have a map.
Do you know?
In the handouts?
Yeah.
Valor Tower,
there
ground
it is.
floor.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
What's
Okay.
that map? Someone just holding on to that right now?
Yeah, I whip it out.
Yeah, let's just say someone
It's
took a
probably
picture.
phone.
It's on my
Okay.
phone.
No, I taped it to the back of my shield.
Where the hell are we on this map?
So on the map, you guys would be in like this bottom section.
Oh, like the little one with the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mhm.
Wally is going to scooch over by the map. They are going to draw a finger along through to like the top part of the map and just tap on like the wall, like just there.
Just
Top
blow our
part.
way out the back.
Nod,
Yeah, I'm sure together we could break a wall down.
nod.
All right. Let's get to moving. So we're basically cutting back towards this section right here, right?
I think so. I think that's
Okay.
where we're going.
We start
Out of
Scooby-Dooing our way
character. I'm
across
just
the
trying to
lobby.
like direct this map as best as I can because I'm
While you guys
Not exactly
are
one-to-one.
trying to figure out where to go, you hear a voice on a megaphone. All right now, we don't want any trouble. We just want to talk to the lot of yours. If you will, please surrender quietly. No harm will be done. No one needs to be damaged here.
I think that's our sign to get moving.
Yeah, right. So we just start fucking.
Roll me Judas and Julius. Roll me history.
Oh no, I don't want to know who this person is. Don't do that.
Hey, if you don't want to, that's fine.
No, I'm fucking with you. Oh, hold
I
I
on.
don't know.
don't-
There.
My page is acting weird for a second. Give me 1 second. Come on, baby. Or there we go. Okay, you said history. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. My sheets didn't want to work with me for a second.
For the life of you can't remember who this guy is.
Hold on. Who the fuck this guy is?
Judas, you recognize that is actually the mayor right outside, and it is the boy in blue. If you can slide right over there.
Barely.
Yeah, right behind the two officer ones. No, we don't want to send in the Vanguard, but we don't have too much of a choice.
I'm going to start ushering everyone along here to keep moving.
Hmm.
I'll make edits to these plans if we need to.
I'll like kind of go out on the outside of the group, just kind of just sort of like block people's view with my body.
Yeah, I guess I also helped Noreen making sure that there's no bodies falling off of her back as we kind of make haste.
Mm.
Yes, I will.
With everyone still on my back.
Make me a stealth check, Marine.
A stealth check as I'm just like shoving myself in view of everyone to stealth.
For everyone or just Noreen?
Just Nareen, but you did say you were
I guess it
helping.
doesn't.
Describe how you're helping, and maybe I'll be.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to block their view of everyone else so that it's not as obvious like who's in here, because like
Right, they'll be like, oh, it's a deer.
Yeah, the deer that come out of elevators.
with 3 bodies slung over its back.
So I'm on the
Yeah.
opposite side and I'm just stabilizing the bodies, trying to like stay in the shadow of Noreen.
Oh no, it's a 6-legged deer.
I'm trying to be a distraction to keep people from like looking too closely
Okay,
at.
then my
everyone
bad.
else.
You know what? And since you're actually like distracting, why not do performance check instead?
Performance.
People outside see a deer. Interesting. Okay, people.
A deer piled with bodies on.
Yeah, they're a little bit
Does
more.
anyone know minor illusion?
They're a little bit more confused as to why a deer is there necessarily.
Right.
Um,
I'm going to. You said this is all like like a mall gate shuttered up, right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to try and rush ahead here to get this open if I can before, keep things moving along
Cool.
best as I can.
Roll me an attack.
Roll for an attack. Okay. Da, 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 da.
As you go and what are you doing? Punching it?
I'm trying my best to directly lift, like from underneath, like stick on their fingers and like just pull up this shutter gate. I'm assuming that's how it is.
Yeah. So as you're trying to lift this, the machine recognizes it's trying to be lifted. And you take 12 lightning damage. And you hear a big buzzer. red lights start flashing.
Oh shit.
And
Do I remember where the side door was that we came in at?
I went to it with the key card that I stole from human-sized dwarf.
yes,
Oh, yeah, there's a key
Noreen.
card.
So you know that it would, the fastest way would be through where Wally's going.
Okay.
As for the key card, Julius, it is an elevator key card.
Oh, and only an elevator key
Yeah.
card? I run up to Reed and I ruffle through his body to see if he's got like some type of executive key card.
Investigation.
Jay, maybe you want to do it. Let me help you investigate. My investigation is not half bad. Let's see. All right, I'll shut up. It's pretty bad. Jay, look for something important on this guy that might get us through the door.
He only has his pants right now. So you look through his pants thoroughly. Nothing.
Oh boy.
He must have had it in his jacket.
Yeah, I guess I should probably try and open this gate again, huh?
Oh, Jay, you could try that water skin shocking grasp trick again.
Yeah, but this isn't a dropping gate. This is this comes
Yeah,
down
but
from the
Walleye can
top.
lift heavy things. If you can fry the door, we might be able to have Walleye lift the door up.
Yeah, they'll do the little hand motion for you to get over here.
Is there like a box or something up near the top?
No, it's just like the rolling part where the gate kind of like rolls up into. You just see that.
Okay, is there... Does it seem to be like... How does it seem to be connected with power? It's shocking.
So you can investigation. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah. All right. So you can tell that the gate itself is applying the the lightning damage. So it is coming from like inside the walls. So like the mechanism is like inside the walls being protected. So as to like not expose itself. Seeing as how it rolls, you can see how it rolls up.
What are these things?
So those are flags. They are just flags from like cities and nations.
Okay. I've got an idea, Geo.
Yes.
I walk over to the mechanism and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to booming blade the top rolling portion of the door. So like not the part that is like the actual door, but I want to try to break the housing that it rolls up to see if I can like, you know what I mean, like break it from that angle.
So you want to have
Since
it?
it's
You want to have it drop like a curtain?
Pretty much. Like I want to try to attack that top hanging portion of it. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Roll and attack then. So how are you?
Sorry,
Are you throwing your axe?
I mean, it depends on how high up
It's
is, but
pretty high up. It's like I want to say like over 30 feet. Like, I'll say it's 40 feet up. No, that's too high. It's 30 feet up.
Okay. Can I? I'm gonna gesture for Walleye to get down with his shield like up as a platform, and
Mhm.
I'm like gonna gesture to him to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like platform jump it to booming blade this a couple times. Maybe
Sure.
shoot a couple fire bolts at it after. If like booming blade cracks it a little bit, I'll like come back and shoot some fire bolts into the hole. You know what I mean? Or Jay, yeah, Jay. Like we tag team this bitch.
What are you firebolting? Are you doing
The housing.
that? Okay.
Yeah, so if I can slice into it at all, if I can create any opening to like look into the inside of it so that Jay can shoot a firebolt onto the inside of it, that's what
roll the damage on the 23. So roll athletics, Walleye, and Julius roll
acrobatics for me.
acrobatics.
Damn it.
Yeah.
2d10. I rolled 2 ones.
Wow, dude, holy
Yeah,
shit.
acrobatics, let's go, dude.
Okay, so Judas, it's like holding a torch to like, a prison, like, just to the entire prison. It feels like it, it looks like it might do something, but with that type of damage, it might take a little longer. However, Julius and Walleye got your back, and roll me one more attack, Julius.
Oh, Julie's.
And those, I just rolled the axe for those attacks, but they both have a little bit of booming blade damage on them as
Okay.
well.
So, I'm gonna
Oh,
say Judas did not want to give up. So with the help of that firebolt, roll the damage for that.
The firebolt?
Nice.
There you go.
With that and you barely just reaching it, you were able to like slice it down, and the iron curtain, so to say, falls down.
Mr. Gorbachev knocked down that wall.
Well, I'm going to immediately start walking through and, ushering everyone to come along.
Yes, we bring Kinless and all the good folks.
As you begin to walk further into the museum portion of the tower, you hear like a louder outburst of screaming out in the distance.
What the hell is going on outside? What's happening?
Walleye's just gonna keep moving.
And then you hear
Keep moving.
the guy on the microphone. Oh wait, did I tell you who it was, Judas?
Yeah, it's the mayor.
Okay,
Mayor.
cool.
Mayor.
All right. You hear the the Mr. Mayor go, all right. If you would all just settle down. These, I'm sure, once fine men and women mean no harm to all of you. We just want to make sure everyone gets out safe. Who is closer to the exit? No one. Okay, cool. Do any of you want to check?
That would be Kinless, who hasn't moved.
Who has not moved?
I don't know.
You know what? Let's see.
I would be at the back ready to put my shield up just in case, but like I feel like we wouldn't be straying apart right now. We'd be all like, there's 3 people on Noreen's back, 2 people
Yeah.
or whatever. Like we'd all be
Walleye
walking
is-
together at this point.
Yeah, Walleye would be next to Marine since they have the shield and extra cover on them.
Kinlands walks over
Just
to
in case.
all of you. There, a lot of masked people outside, dividing the crowds. Perhaps they can help?
Kinless, that's a very kind sentiment. The police are on this guy's payroll right now. They're not going to be the most helpful to us getting out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Judas, you get a text.
You really don't want us to go into the museum section, don't you?
No, because I have nothing
Getting this
planned.
feeling.
I was getting the
Uh,
feeling we were never supposed to leave out of this
Hey,
exit.
if you
like
guys
we were
want to
supposed
go
out.
a night into the museum, that's completely fine. I'll just find a map right now.
All right. Oh, okay, look, I'll listen to this one out because I want to be fair to the DM and not have them have to try and set up this entire different thing here.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
my bad. Yeah.
say like nothing happened, or like we can just go through the museum fine and then just do the rolls to get out the back.
That's true. You can do that.
I mean, who's to say that?
What's the text say?
Oh, I'm sorry. It says I'm here, and it's from
I'll just respond with where.
outside.
What's that text about?
Uh,
I don't see any exits in the museum, and these walls seem pretty thick. I don't know if we'll be able to bust them down with how hard it was to break this door down.
I will say breaking the concrete walls of a high-rise building at the first level where it's going to be the thickest it's going to be a task.
Well, there was a side entrance somewhere.
Maybe we should go through the side entrance.
I'll respond to Noel with in the middle of the mob.
Takes a few seconds.
I don't know that I can let these enforcers hurt all these people, guys.
Apparently, we have some backup. Noelle's here. She's out in the crowd out there. Not sure what that's going to do.
As we're trying to figure out what to do, can I just like try to move up to a corner somewhere and just see what's going on outside better?
Yeah. Roll me.
I just want to peek the corner.
Roll me stealth.
Oh man, why do I keep doing things that I'm not good at? Oh, technically that's not on disadvantage anymore, but I don't know how to turn that off.
It's fine.
I don't know.
Can you see anything from there? Actually, there are a couple of walls.
Yeah, I guess I was just trying to get to a corner and like poke my head around if I could.
Roll perception for me, then.
Also my strong suit. Noreen, stop being a deer.
You can tell that there's a couple people, distinct people, out in the crowd. They stick out like a sore thumb, really. And you recognize them, a few of them, to actually be, from Sanjo's crew.
Oh boy. All right. Well, here we go. I kind of fall back.
I'm actually going to call him. I'm gonna call Sanjo on his phone. Having someone in the actual enforcers, like in a leadership position in the enforcers, as someone who can be like a sole negotiator instead of having us walk out into the middle of like 20 different officers that we don't know we can trust.
Yeah, have him basically like get us way through.
Yeah.
He picks up.
Hey, it's me. What the hell is going on out there?
You promised.
Alright, that recording was shut off about half a second before he transformed into a giant green man and started attacking us. We tried to leave. You heard the conversation. We were there to talk things out.
That was an accident.
Yes, talk.
I'm
Talking up.
glad this is not on speakerphone.
It's almost dishonorable standing against my once brethren.
Are you not here with them? I was hoping that maybe we could get you to be like a negotiator since you've already expressed that you're not on his payroll as well.
I am not here officially, not yet at least. I'm hiding
Is there anybody here officially that we can trust? That's not on Reed's.
the mayor, perhaps? Although I don't know exactly how far the corruption goes. But I tend to believe our mayor is trying to do the best he can. He is a genuinely good person. So I doubt
So we're like the ideal option here.
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna walk up.
Of course, I can't say that, and I can't.
Of course, it is just wolf.
Used all my wild shapes.
Where would I need? I would need to go back to the elevator to see the mayor.
Yeah, unfortunately. You couldn't stand like right next to the elevator door and you'd be able to see him.
I don't know what to do now. My plan wasn't actually planned for.
Can I use judgment from this far?
Does it have a distance? If not, then yeah, fuck it.
Judgment. Force a creature you can see to make a wisdom saving
Oh,
throw.
nice, cool, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
So, yeah, can he make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
reveal to me his true intentions.
what's the DC? Please not
Oh,
12.
it's definitely higher than
Please not
12.
12.
It's higher than 12. It's at least 13.
Proficiency plus keep. Wrong.
Oh, except I don't know what Turkan is. That's right. Ooh. Why wouldn't you GM roll it, Geo?
Huh?
Nothing. I think you should have GM rolled it so you could lie to us.
I could do what I want. It meets it, or rather,
Yeah,
it doesn't.
it's a
It
12.
doesn't beat it. Woo! You figure out he's genuinely a good person. He wants to help the city as best he can. He's a little confused as to what's happening, but there's John F. Kennedy looking motherfucker is, well, not
Not John F.
looking, but he.
Oh no.
I kind of based it off him, to be fair. Uh, he does want to do good for the city.
Not JFK, one of the only two clear-headed presidents.
Yeah, that and Abraham.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and I mean, he was a
I'm going
vampire.
to like walk back here, and this little guy is gonna fly over and just start like pecking on the door.
You can hear through that, right? Like through the little bird.
I was just giving him the instruction of go tell the blonde guy by the guys with the fancy hats that our group would like to negotiate things with him.
Cool. Go ahead and move your little guy. Let me roll a couple of perception checks. I am going to just use a straight d20 because we ball.
I believe this little guy has a bonus to stealth.
Cool. Roll me stealth. This should be good.
I'll open up his character sheet.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is
he's
it like
got a bonus
later
to
in the
stealth.
day?
What?
Is it like later in the day, like
It is 8:30.
getting towards
It
nighttime?
is a little past 8:30 now.
8:30 p.m. All right.
Remember our meeting was in the evening?
Oh yeah, so it's definitely dark outside at this point, right?
Yes.
Word. Just in case.
And I'm sorry, Judas. What did you say that you wanted to do?
That our group would like to negotiate with Mr. Mayor.
Here. Well, can this thing talk? Can't.
You should just hear. It has a speaker. Yes.
Oh. Well, are you? Oh, I see now. Well,
This is Poe. He's my little friend.
seems very nice, but why don't you all come out then? Slowly.
The angry.
No one will do any harm. We just want to talk.
Forces are surrounding the building if he just wants to talk.
We have injured people with us right now. I do not feel comfortable putting their safety at risk around such a questionable situation given the unrest right behind you. We recovered them from some sort of testing facility in Reed's basement.
Oh, that's a good one.
Look, little birdie, then what do you suppose we do here in this situation? If you were in my shoes, what would you do?
We just want to talk.
I want to do the same. Alright, you know what?
Considering our situation and the recording that we've released, you know that Reed had paid several enforcers. We can't take the risk of someone doing something ill-advised and injuring more people. He's caused enough harm as it is.
I hear you, I hear you. Give me 1 second. It's gonna move over.
I give Jay a fist bump.
Where's the bird, like on his shoulder?
The bird's sitting on sitting on his shoulder.
Alright, I'll
yeah.
just drag it.
Sorry, intervening side thing.
Go ahead.
Since I'm assuming we are not taking the museum exit here, since there's a giant black wall of nothingness in that direction. I would like to use the makeup kit on Reed.
Damn. Go ahead. Yeah. During this like little interaction Judas is having, you can definitely put the makeup on.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's a plan there.
With the megaphone,
Hang on, I go
the mayor goes, "All right, everyone, I'm going in," and everyone just looks at him very confused. But he walks sternly right into the building. Carefully though.
What a savage.
Yo, you best believe. He is being a little cautious though. But he is very distinct in where he's going.
I flank out to meet him.
I'll just
I've got my mask on at this point, though.
I'll take a step back and I'll just lean around the corner. I'm holding my phone. Just out. And I'll just be like, "Hi, we're right back here," and it'll come through Mo.
Just gonna.
Once Wally's done putting makeup on Reed, I'll start stepping towards it too, just out of curiosity.
Did
What's
y'all
not?
Did y'all have to take a deer as well?
Yes.
No, the deer wanted to come with us.
Is that a druid? Oh, I can tell my great grandmother was a druid. She.
The deer nods.
I knew it.
I'm sure she was a nice lady. No, yeah, our friend here had to help us get all these unfortunate folks out of that, how you might call dungeon.
Right. Listen. What do y'all want?
We don't want anything. We just want to go home. We were supposed to come here for a meeting with Reed. He invited us to come here essentially to do what we thought was talk, but he's kind of been, I don't know if you've noticed, really get down or lay down with all the his plans and stuff.
Yeah, I'll motion back to Kinless, and I'll say, after he broke into our house and kidnapped one of our friends, he came to
Not
our
one
home
of our
again.
friends. Two of our friends, Mr. Mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nod and I'm like,
Oh.
yes, he
One of our
did
friends.
kidnap Arabella as well, but not. He kidnapped Kinless
From the
from
house.
within our own house.
Yeah, right.
And then he came to our house again, demanding a meeting for some sort of negotiations, which you've heard on the recording by now, I'm sure.
Yeah, we don't want anything. He wouldn't let us leave. I mean, I'm sure you heard me on the recording say, like, hey, we'd like to go. This doesn't have to be any sort of violent thing.
Look, I sure am no detective, so I can't really do the interrogation here, so I have no way of knowing if y'all are telling the truth, but I am inclined to believe y'all. However, the formalities need to be met, and like it or not, I have to insist that you surrender peacefully.
We've broken no laws, Mr. Mayor.
Well,
Me and myself and Mr. Blackbriar would know we were enforcers before we met the ill side of Mr. Reed's intentions.
Well, thank you for that, for just putting that out there. Yeah, but I will surrender to the heroes. I cannot put the safety of these people that we pulled out of here in the hands of the enforcers. Coming from an ex-enforcer now, as I take my face actions, Julius. Since Jay was just throwing our names around there.
Like I didn't just broadcast an entire conversation where our names were thrown around like
I don't think I have
dog
to say
treats
it.
at the dog
Names?
park.
Was there names in there?
uh,
Can we get that in the chat? Was there names in there?
there's no way names weren't dropped. I'm just gonna say it. There's got to be like a few names dropped.
Reed specifically called you Mr. Blackbriar.
Anyway, it's like now I look stupid taking off the mask, and I'm like, look, man. Like I told the crazy scientist in the basement, okay, this has been a really long day. We just came here to talk, and it's been blown way out of proportion. If you can get the enforcers to, strictly deal with controlling the crowd, I personally, Julius Blackbriar, will be fine with explaining everything to whatever hero forces you have out there. But the police have been taken over. Anyone who's still on the force with you out there, they're with Reed. They've been paid off and they've been monopolized.
I would be happy to file a report on behalf of the precinct, but
We have
seeing as
evidence.
though I've broken no laws, you cannot lawfully detain us as
Also, we have injured that need to be looked at.
Go look in the basement. He's got robot replicas and fucking sacrificial tubes and shit down there. All right, like
giant summoning circle, probably 3 times the size of this mountain here.
Is anyone smart
I
enough
will
to-
say though that we do need to look into this problem that he was preparing for. He was just going about it in the wrong way.
Roll
So that I'll put that out there. Fam.
roll persuasion with advantage. Either one of you. Judas or Julius.
Julius, that's going to be you.
Yeah, I was about to say. This might be it. Even though I be rolling these and I still be having the shittest rolls.
Julius is the good cop in this scenario. I'm not the persuasive one.
All right, 17.
The mayor looks back. How about you show me then? Show me this grand circle you speak of.
Bring some of your heroes for your safety.
What was that?
I said, bring some of your heroes for your safety. When we ran away just now, we ran away from what could be described as an army of robots. Like he's got stuff down there that, like, you know what I mean. Somebody needs to rein in.
All right. What?
I mean, he like if he takes a look at us right now, it's not like we're like, you know what I mean.
We're kind of beat up.
Right, right. It's like we're not in like pristine condition. Like Julius is panting, you know what I mean? A sexy, well-conditioned man, but like tired.
There's some red liquid dripping out of Julius's armor. It doesn't seem to be oil.
I'm wearing. Yeah, anyway, yeah.
In a circle to try to like draw attention, and then just look pointedly at the pile on my back.
Sorry, I don't speak deer. I didn't the language didn't pass
She's
down.
trying to make you look at all the knocked out people on her back there. I'm pretty sure one of those is a robot person. You know what I mean? I don't know what's good. It's like, you know, you start going into a dungeon, man.
Proper
All right, and a
terminology
guy's
is
arm
echo.
turns into a gun.
I just want to let you know.
Thank you. I appreciate that because I try to be courteous to people and all their forms of existence and stuff, right? It's just like, you know, you gotta. I'm just leveling with you here. You know what I mean? It's like I'm at the end of my rope almost. You know what I mean? I just, you know, you try to get out here and do some good, and
gosh darn
a guy's got a big circle in his basement.
That who I think it is? He points at the echo. Where'd you find her?
I don't know, man. Who do you think it is?
She
was in a sacrifice tube.
Yeah.
Oh, God's be damned. Hurricane, let's see, who should I call? Ty Cole.
Sorry.
Get over here. These two start to walk in. Well,
shit, you gotta surprise me.
If what you tell me is true, then I'll believe you. That I'll need some proof. So, why don't you show me?
I'll address Hurricane and Ty Caller, and I'll say you've seen these robots before. There's about, I'm gonna say probably 20 to 30 of them. They are the same Genesis replicas that Reed called at the gala. Except for some reason they're on attack mode.
Not for some reason, specifically because we were trying to remove the sacrifices from their cubes. They call them sacrifices, by the way. I'm not just saying that because, like, that's just something I wanted to say. Like, that was the scientist with the gun arm. That's what he said.
Where is Reed now?
He was right over, and I turn around.
There's another lizard folk on Noreen's back.
Highlighted. Oh God, how did we let Reed get away?
Him and one of his henchmen, I believe it was a summoner lady, were able to escape after it seemed like they were.
Dude, what are you thinking? He died until like a little while ago.
One of you rolled deception.
Well, like, I'm not being deceptive. I'm like, where the fuck did Reed go?
You're being deceived.
You roll with persuasion, Judas. If you were to know, I'm pretty sure you saw while I do this, perhaps.
Oh yeah, I was just sitting over here on my phone talking to the mayor.
Yeah, then do deception.
Julius being good cop / gullible cop.
Come on, there's another lizard folk on their back. Who do you think it could possibly be?
This is a high intensity situation. Okay, so be grateful for my gullibility. How about that?
That's Jerry.
Like, who knows how many people we saved from that dungeon, all right? Like, the mayor's here. I never thought I'd be meeting the mayor right now. It's just like, my hair is, it's not even right. You know what I mean? It's just,
The mayor's here. A pop star is here.
I mean, who you said it's Hurricane and who? What are their
Tie
names?
collar.
Tide caller?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ty Collar. So I'm just like, it's so nice to meet you guys, by the way. I'm a huge fan, but I never thought it would happen like
Yeah,
this. I
it's
got a new
best not
shield.
to start small talk right now. How about you go in and show me? Why don't you?
If you want to, yeah, I've still got the elevator key card, man. I don't really think it's safe for you to go down there, though, specifically like you. Like, maybe they could go down.
Well, what would be my
But,
evidence?
like,
How about this? How about I send my little friend here down and I can give you access to the video feed from Poe's camera.
Well, why didn't you propose that before?
I just thought of it. I'm sorry. It's been a really long day. My brain's a little fried. So if
Fair
like
enough.
you want to hop in and push the button, go down,
Uh,
Julius, I can just send Poe down.
I mean, I'll go back. You know, I don't mind putting my life on the line, Mr. Mayor. I just mean that, like, you are a civilian-esque person, you know?
you best bet.
It's
You
like, I
best
had
put
some good
that bird
shield
on that
work, and
elevator
that's
right
why.
now. No more stalling.
All right, let's do it. Are we going down with them? Are you going with us? Are we all staying up here? It's just the bird. The bird could get
It's-
destroyed pretty easy. That's all I'm saying. That's just...
Yeah, well, he has. I'm currently giving him like access.
Okay. I go and flash the key card over at Poe to go down. Should I go down with Poe? Do you care if Poe gets destroyed?
No, I can make another Poe.
Ooh, sorry, Poe. And I flash the key card so I can
Poe
go
is
down.
not sentient. Poe is a purely mechanical creature.
So I'm gonna give you.
He's just
So,
designed after a bird.
I think my mom voted for you, Mr. Mayor.
I'm gonna give you all access for Poe right now, just cause it's gonna be easier.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
get real dark.
I'm still
Otherwise-
making small talk with the heroes and and the mayor.
Roll charisma, or yeah, just roll charisma check if you're trying to make small talk.
Yeah, like I'm trying to like remember techniques I've read about them using. Is that regular or am I rolling with advantage still?
Just regular, yeah.
Come on, charisma, you know what's up. 12.
They don't seem concerned in like talking to you.
You can't have all the good rolls.
As you're going down, oh, that is not supposed to be there. As you're going down, or looking around through the room, you notice that the replicas are gone, and so is the scientist.
But the circle and everything and the holding room is all still there.
They like you're able to see like the machines and whatnot, but the circle is like almost as if it was never there. I just don't have another map for this.
But the
Yeah,
machining and
the
everything is
machines are
still in there. Like, are there any like? Is it really like magically wiped away, or is there like chalk marks? You know what I mean? Like, has it just been distorted so we can't tell what it was?
Poe can't really tell unless Poe wants to make an Arcana check.
Can I help by trying to
No.
decipher the Arcana? Okay, okay.
What?
Intelligence. No,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
it's
have
should be intelligence.
proficiency.
Intelligence.
Uh, can't. It just seems like it's just not there. Like it blinked out.
Like, there's no, like, it's been rubbed off,
Nope.
or like,
It just looks like the normal like rock, like a rock ground.
above the, like, on the roof, is there some light fixtures or anything?
No. The only thing giving light would be like these things, and these are like the only like lights that are actually on. Like the
Specifically lights that wouldn't be on, because I'm thinking of the teleportation circle that the lady used in the club. How it was like projected onto the floor.
No, you don't see them. Oh shit.
I mean, he was a scientist. A magical scientist at that. He probably had some way to cover his track. But I mean, there's enough here for you to see. There's some sort of radioactive reactor in the other room. I'm sure some type of investigation will turn up more
Wait.
corroborating evidence. In the other room, there's beds and shit. Why would they have that
Judas,
there if there
did you
wasn't
move
stuff that they
to
were?
like the middle?
Yeah.
So as you moved,
I mean, I'm flying,
right?
but
Yeah, but you went like towards like the middle of the circle, right?
yeah, like he's like looping around.
Cool. As you like hover over the middle, you see a figure for a split second. Oh shit. You see that. And immediately after you see that, Poe dies.
Not Poe, no.
Oh well, I guess you gotta build a new Poe.
Yeah,
Like something we should deal with after we've had a long rest.
Jay
Very
will
long.
like look up from his phone, standing next to the mayor. Be like, he covered his tracks, but he left behind some protection.
What the hell was that?
Most likely some extra dimensional entity that we discovered before our exile. That Reed was summoning all over the city and its surrounding areas.
Being what exactly?
Big, smoky shadow monsters.
Roll roll persuasion on that.
Was he at the gala?
No.
But the heroes were, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
They would know.
Yeah. I'll nod to them, be like, they'll know what I'm talking about. He summoned them at the gala as well. But persuasion.
Can't you say LE? Hey,
oh,
what they are?
I think they were invisible at the gala, though, to most people.
they saw like their form wasn't like you guys for the first time. It was very smoky. It wasn't very.
Yeah, smoke monsters.
Yeah.
Let's hope they back me up.
Well, I have heard something similar, but I can't say I personally believe it.
I mean, you just saw one.
Can we replay the recording for Reed of Reed? Like, can we play that for the mayor?
The recording
Yeah,
of like when you were upstairs.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if at this point that's what we're kind of like doing in this interaction is just like presenting him the evidence. He went downstairs, he saw that monster destroy Poe. If none of that was enough to convince him, you know what I mean, then like maybe just hearing Reed lay it all out for him will. And then Julius is going to come over here, seeing the tide of this take a turn. And I'm going to actually just sit down on the floor
Well, there are benches around.
and begin taking a short rest.
Okay. Noted.
I like, man, y'all.
There's
a bodyguard I fought a while back.
You
Tired.
hear another like loud commotion going on, and you kind of, if you were to peek out, you would.
I can see,
can
the,
see the
crowd,
crowd.
kind
Okay.
of from. Yeah.
You
Because I'm like standing facing towards the outside of the building, talking to the mayor, and if I just like look over his right
at
shoulder.
this point you
Or is-
see masked people, presumably vigilantes, begin fighting the enforcers. However, I'm not gonna move these tokens because they are a bitch to move. But this general area, at the very front, they are beginning to fight like the enforcers.
Oh, no. No, we need to stop everyone from fighting. We just need to be chilling. I like make my shield big again.
I'll just kind of like lean my head back and sigh, and be like, last fucking thing we need, point.
Nah, I agree. That's the last. This is what I did not want, but it can only help so much.
Okay, I mean, what do you need to do? We need to go out there and talk to the people. What do you need? What do we need at this point?
Look, I'm cornered. My gut's telling me to trust you all, and it's usually right. However, there are a good amount of people out there that don't believe in what that video shows. They think somehow it's fake using AI, but I don't know all that. I don't know any of them doohickeys. I just know what's right in front of me. I don't know what to do. And I'm sure as soon, like I said, I believe you all. As soon as you were to turn yourselves in through the enforcers, they might take you and just straight up shoot you.
That's what I was saying
Right,
earlier.
I believe
I'm
you.
more than happy to come down to the precinct and file a report, but as as the conversation earlier with Mr. Reed and the fact that we got injured people back here, I'll come down with you. I ain't done nothing to warrant being arrested.
Right. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the rest of these Prime Vanguard to escort you. Escort you to my office, and then we would be able to proceed to talk. How's that sound?
Get
That
my friends
sounds
back there,
reasonable.
make sure that these people get the medical help that they need.
I believe Todd Collar's something of a tailor herself. I'd like to believe. Yes. Yeah.
Would I have seen the crowd when I jumped out of the building after
No. There was like there wasn't a crowd outside, but there was like a little bit of a general uproar. Like you could tell, like in the streets, people were like shouting shit. Like imagine your hometown's like team is like lost his fucking Super Bowl and they're fucking rioting. Medicine check, Noreen. I'm sorry, I just saw that.
Medicine.
Give me a second, I gotta check that. So carefully making sure Arabella's alright. She's overall healthy. But you soon realize that there's something you just sense in her that just seems wrong. And with that, what was it, 16? You can tell it's the same disease Momo has.
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't hear what you said about
my God.
Arabella.
It's the same disease Momo has. That Arabella has right now.
What? Did she get it from that stupid tube?
Who knows?
Oh, well, I guess I wouldn't know that because Noreen's a deer. So yeah, are we going back with the mayor? Because that sounds cool to me. As long as everybody can get all tapped on. But I feel like we really need to do something to this with this crowd. I feel like these vigilantes versus enforcers isn't really a good look.
No, it is not.
Right now, we need solidarity more than anything. We need to unite the people.
I cannot agree with you more, but one step at a time, right?
Well, anyway, I'm ready to go when you are, Mayor. I turn around. Yeah, that thing in the basement, though, y'all gonna want to figure that out. He be just leaving these Johns around, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like unsafe for like just like anybody.
Yeah, where did we find that big 20-foot tall purple, or more than 20 feet tall? Dude was like 60 feet tall. Big purple dude.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, that thing was huge. He had that jump down in the sewers, man, just in there, in a hole.
While you guys are like,
Is this the guy that fell through the roof?
yeah,
I was gonna say,
yeah.
I'll like look over, I'll bet, hey,
I'm like,
you fell through the roof at the gala. Are you okay? That looked like a really hard landing.
Yeah, dog, that joint looked like it like landed on you or something, bro. We fought like 3 or 4 of them since then.
With like almost like a booming voice. I'm fine. Except
Cool. I'll give him a
it's a
thumbs up.
little less aggressive, but more boom, you know? Like it wasn't meant to
Oh,
be
okay. He's
aggressive.
not like,
Yeah.
Like-
Vine boom
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like All Might.
Kind of, yeah. But as
well, I'm
they
glad you came out on the right side of that.
as they're entering, Judas, you can still kind of see outside, right?
Yeah.
You
I can see from like there's a line that goes from like
cool. So you
here.
see, within your line of sight, you just see Noel zigzagging it across and about to take some more enforcers.
I text. Oh, I guess maybe I don't even have her number. Maybe Jay sneaks around to send her a text that says, "Stop fighting people out."
Um, God damn it. Well, whenever you guys ready.
Yeah, I was born ready.
I'll
Has it
nod.
been an hour?
No.
No. Been like 90 seconds at most.
What?
45 minutes?
No, it has not been 90 seconds.
Since he sat down and said, "I'm gonna take a short rest."
Yeah, okay. Um,
It's been about 30 minutes, you'd say.
honestly, I'd say like 15.
Okay.
These
getting
guys
there.
are like starting to head out. They turn the corner. However, you hear a familiar voice. Well, 3 of you hear a familiar voice. Hello. Sorry we're late. And shadows begin to form around all of you. Or rather, the people in the back. And you see Wraith and Serenity. You see a woman in a cloak and a green dragonborn with a very weird outfit.
It's me, but worse. Playful kissing.
When the shadows form, Noreen just kind of like sighs, but then when she actually sees who it was, she perks up.
Why? How are you? Where are those 2 going? Oh shit. You're all in a bit of a pickle here.
I nod, like, yes.
Wraith, if you would. Yep, got it. Wraith begins to go over here. He says to Judas and Julius, "Hey guys." And
Hey, Wraith. What are you doing here?
and you see his hands flow out in front of him, and it almost seems like he's dancing.
What the fuck? What?
Wraith, what are you doing, man? How you been? Where you been? What have you been?
When you say that, an LED appears right in front of the Vanguard and you guys.
And I'm like, "Whoa."
Alright.
I turn around and I say, "I'll give you one better. When's Gamora?" No, I'm just like,
Now, I will initiate combat. However, I gotta tell you guys right now, he is using this to distract everyone else and attempting to get you guys to safety.
But the mayor, he was giving us an out.
Maybe he lies?
No, he's a good guy. He's like,
Oh, I don't know, man. I just work here.
I don't know which side to trust right now.
no, I mean, Serenity is totally cool and everything, but the mayor seemed like he was shooting it pretty straight with us. Like, this could be an opportunity to like for us to come out on top in the PR race.
Are you all ready to go?
I mean, yeah, we were kind of already leaving, it seemed like.
All right, here we go. Do you guys resist being taken away? Does any one of you resist?
Oh no.
Before that happens, I'm going to grab my dear wizard folk friend to lighten up the load for Noreen.
Nice.
I'm just like Jay is just tired and like exasperated at this point. He just kind of like puts his hand in his face. Like just while this is going on.
Like, she couldn't have shown up like 15 minutes earlier.
Right. No, I guess seeing everybody else disappearing and everything, knowing Serenity's here, like seeing Ray Ray, knowing he's studying summoning. I'm just like, no, we could have done it, like, and I yell to the mayor, I'm like, we will explain everything. I will be back. I'm so sorry.
And you guys.
You just hear a slight, just like as a fading away, can't argue with the goddess.
God's doing.
You guys are enveloped in shadows, and quickly you see a library before you. You don't hear any more sirens going off. But all you hear is almost as if the ambience of space. But that probably doesn't exist because I've never went to space personally. But I imagine it would be a very like a 30 BPM song, like very 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 slow beats. But it is relatively cold.
Walk over to Ray, like put my hand on his shoulder and just like give him a big bro hug. Be like, bro, it's been too long.
Yep.
I'm gonna just like lay down and sort of like gently like nose at the one who's still on my back, just like trying to get her off of me so that I can transform back.
Yes, my dear. Get it? I'll take her to the infirmary. I'll be back. I do have music, but I forgot to have it.
I just started playing. I put that one in chat because I thought it fitted.
You know what? Let's go with that one.
I don't know if you can actually use it though.
I should have known. It was going too good with the mayor.
As soon as I transform back into myself and just give a big sigh.
I was like, I just thought we were about to kick it with the mayor. He was about to like get all the details. Shit was about to be sweet. Thanks for saving us, Ray Ray.
Yeah, anytime. From now on.
That was a pretty cool Geostoice you summoned there.
Oh, that's a cooler name.
I felt that way too, thanks.
Wait,
Although after we
hang on.
What?
just revealed that Reed had been summoning all of the, or a lot of the Alarihe around the city, having someone show up and summon one right in front of the people we had just had peace negotiations with doesn't exactly look great on our part.
Oh shit! I didn't know. Might be.
I'm just gonna like walk over to this chair and
Hmm.
take a long deserved sit.
I
Do you guys want water?
I asked. Oh yeah, I'd love to.
Yes, please.
All right.
Do you have any grapes?
Grapes. I think she might have some in the fridge. I'll be back. He goes.
I walk up to him.
Go
Oh
ahead.
god.
No, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, Gio. I was just gonna say I walk up to one of the book dudes and I ask them for books on Max Eternum and Zui.
They turn the pages like on the book that they are currently on, and they highlight certain words. Wrong library.
Oh, you guys, can you not collect them for like bring them here for me? I gotta go to each library to get them. That seems like a hugely inefficient system.
Not my problem.
I just need some help, Bookman. Can you help me, or can you help me? Can you help me out, Bookman?
No.
What if I like owe you one? Is there anything I can give you? I can like massage the spine of your book.
Books begin to shuffle, and one pops up. The title being No.
That's mucho frio, Bookman. Anyway, now I'm sad because the Bookman really fucking trolled me with that one.
Am I supposed to know where I am right now?
No, you're very confused. You have just been teleported into a library.
Great.
I want to go up to Ray Ray and ask him if he can help me gather some books for my resting period.
Wraith he didn't teleport, but rather he ran into the void that is the darkness of the hallway, and he's out.
Oh, I thought he came back in. My bad.
And we also go into the darkness of the
You
hall.
can if you want to.
I was about to say, yeah, I want to try to find the corresponding sections. I go back to the Bookman and I'm like, okay, cool. Look, I get that you're not the guy for the books, right? Sorry, I asked you to do something that's not your job. Can you point me in the right direction of the sections that would be applicable, Bookman, please? What's your name first? I'm sorry, I've been calling you Bookman.
Books begin to shuffle once again, and a entirely different book pops up. It's called No, the Sequel.
Damn. That's really icy, Bookman. I don't know why you're treating me like this. I just need a little help. I know I look beat up right now. I'm just looking for books. This is a library. You seem really uninterested in helping people get to the books of the library. Sorry for wasting your time, Bookman.
Books begin to shuffle once again. Okay.
Once Serenity pops back up, I'm just like leaning on the table next to her, just like, thanks for the rescue, but we really needed that like 15 minutes earlier.
I apologize. it's been a lot recently.
You don't say.
Your books are being mean to me, Serenity.
You're upset, and I'm really sorry. There's good news and bad news. Which
Mm-hmm.
do you prefer?
Start with the bad news.
I'm going to
I'll
pull
tell
out my
Julius
notepad.
maybe you shouldn't creep the book out by saying you were going to massage its spine.
I was just trying to be nice.
What?
I want
Go
to
ahead.
pull out my notepad. I'm going to write down a quick message. Flip it around for them to see. What I want to know is, who are you? Question mark.
Oh,
Oh,
This is.
sorry, Walleye. I'm like leaning back in the chair, like I'm tipping it backwards, just trying to relax. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is Serenity. She's like an old goddess of like shadows and knowledge or something.
See, something like that.
Secret. I'm also going to do the same with Serenity that I did with Wraith. I'm just going to walk up and be like, it's been a while. Hug. I'm glad you're okay.
As I'm leaning back, I like hold up my shield. I'm like, Wraith, Serenity, look at my sick new shield.
did where's Wraith?
He ran to
Oh
get
man,
grapes from the fridge.
Alone?
yeah, I didn't see that he didn't come back yet.
Did
I'm
he go
sorry.
alone?
He went into the darkness of the void or something.
He
Of the hallway.
he gets lost here very easily.
Oh
And
no, I'm never gonna get those
he
grapes.
gets very distracted. He likes
Oh.
learning. Again, very. This is a bad combination for him to meander off by himself. But I'm sure he'll be fine.
Serenity, could you help me with something while we're resting up here real quick?
What is it?
I was looking for some books I wanted to read while we were chilling, and Bookman over there was really against helping me acquire them without going all the way to the individual libraries.
Sure, but you don't want to hear the news about your friend?
I mean, definitely no. I just mean that, like, like after that, I don't imagine it's going to take like 8 hours for that conversation. But definitely the news about the friend. I just imagined you had a system around here where you could send a bookman to go get some books. I didn't know this was going to be so far outside
they're
of.
not bookmen, they're simply books.
Okay, I'm just trying to add some personality to it, and that's my bad. And sometimes when I get tired, I just start taking liberties, and I'm sorry about that.
Just take a good rest. Sit down. Sleep.
Sometimes reading helps me sleep. That's why I was
Okay,
asking about the books.
well,
But what? It's neither here nor there.
anyways, your
The news.
your friend, she is not going to be okay. She has the exact same condition Momo currently has. And Momo is in an even worse state than her at the moment. For foolishly trying to help you all by sending a small spirit. Don't know why. I think you all are perfectly capable.
Momo sent that moon spirit.
Moon spirit?
The little bird.
Yes, I believe it was a bird.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, and uh, I'm pretty sure she used some very strong magic. Am I correct?
Why?
She. I wanted to help, but I told her you'd all be fine.
Where is she? Where is she?
In the infirmary.
Here?
Yes.
You fucking gotta be kidding me.
So, imagine using very strong magic across an entirely different plane that will surely get you killed.
You couldn't stop her from doing that?
She is tenacious.
You couldn't knock her out?
Believe it or not, her will is very strong.
Hey, come on now. You're a goddess of knowledge and shit. There's gotta be some drugs somewhere in
I
here.
wouldn't.
Is there anything that can be done for the sickness?
No, but there is a solution. However,
All right, that's right.
that's
Let's not focus on the problems. What's the solutions? You're right. Direct action. What do you need me to do?
there's a certain loop around that we can try to avoid because this disease is incurable. As far as I can tell. So there, if we were to just let them live their lives without magic, best case scenario, which knowing Momo, she wouldn't really do. Perhaps for a week, but that's being generous. If
And Arabella, I think, needs her music for her shows.
precisely, if we were to let them go, just living normally, they would have months to live. And if they weren't to use magic, they'd, pass on normally. So what my idea was,
Mm-hmm.
now hear me out. Accelerate their death and have them go through. You all haven't heard of it, but there's a demiplane immediately above this world. It's called the Veil, and the Veil is for people who pass on when they're not supposed to. So any unnatural deaths, they would be sent there. And the only other thing that I know is that you have to survive it in some way, and at the end you have the opportunity to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And well, there's even worse news. Right now Momo's dead. So, and she's in that plane right now.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Why didn't you lead? That seems like the worst part. Why wouldn't you lead with that?
I wanted to soften the blow, maybe hear out the plan first. I don't know. I'm not even fully a god, so you can't blame me.
All right, all right. I'm sorry. It's again. There's no grapes. It's tough. I'm having a tough time.
Can you stop with this? I'm exhausted, but never mind.
Is there any way to help them through that plane?
I was imagining that I don't think I want to be responsible for your own deaths, and I surely don't encourage suicide. So I was thinking of injecting you all in there.
Wally is going to flip a page on the notebook and write down for her to see. What does any of this mean? What's a plane? Question mark.
I don't want to destroy your brain.
Okay, well, I can understand an insult to their intelligence. I'll give them cultural equivalent of the bird.
Julius, can you explain it?
Wow. A little insulting, but yeah. There's like where we're at normally in regular life is, a plane, and then all around in some like magical way, there's like other realities that are, I guess, in differing.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't know. They're
You don't
different a
really-
little
You
bit,
don't really
but
feel
they're
like
around
Wally's
there.
falling.
Look, just know that there's other realities, right? Other planes. They're just other realities like ours, except different. And they got they got other shit going on in there, like this one. This is a reality where shit's just a library with books that don't want to fucking get you any books. So
I don't.
A different world, perhaps more simply put. Or land.
an
They
isekai.
slow nod. You're not really sure if it's a nod to like make you just move
Right.
along, or nod because they actually got it.
It's a place that you can't get to normally. That's probably the most simple way to put it.
There's a bunch of different worlds out there. My people came from a different world than the one we just left. This library is, in essence, its own world. Well, I believe this library was actually taken from. Was this from our world? Our
Okay,
plane?
now you've actually lost one. And by proxy, me. I don't know what. You're another world.
it
Yeah, I mean, she's technically a god, man.
They wave this off.
well.
Anyways.
Show him some god stuff, Serenity.
It might make more sense if he saw what's outside the library.
If you were to look outside the library,
I mean, there are windows down here.
I'll go over with my great, my great lizard folk friend, carry them along as I go look upstairs.
you see that. I pinged the reply.
go back downstairs. I hope I'm confused.
I was saying I was thinking of injecting you all, so maybe they won't notice that you're not supposed to be there. But you would be there, and I'd assume you'd be able to help Momo.
Well, that's enough for me, Doc.
And
That's
Let's
all I
go
ever
in and
asked
magic
for,
school bus
Lord.
this thing.
great. Quick thing. Who are rest of these? Points to the disguised Grayson, the Echo, and Pinless.
Yeah, who is that lizard guy?
I'm going to hold up the notebook after writing a message. I have a meeting with him.
Ah,
Very important to attend.
all right.
With the lizard guy?
Walk over to this Echo, kind of like bend down, like I have no idea. And I'm like, you know, the people that we said that they were trying to capture to power some sort of giant portal. Yeah, we pulled her out of one of the tubes they were using. They were trying to her and Miss
Arabella was in another one.
Arabella. Yeah, they were in some giant tubes, and we pulled them out. She might actually be in afflicted with the same disease that Arabella has. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Let me see. From the little I know about echoes, is that they are powered by a stone, but it's not glowing. I think she's perhaps moved on.
All right.
Is there a way to
Question
like
mark. No doubt.
energize the stone? But
Like I said, I don't know too much. I don't assume they're just electric. They seem very lively just to be mechanical.
Is each stone unique to the Echo?
I think they are.
I don't think they would have kept her around if she had died.
We could at least keep her in the infirmary until we know more.
You're right. I'll go do that now. What about that one? Points to read.
I guess our other lizard
I'll
guy
look at
picked him
him.
up at some point.
And I'll just like, well, he'll be fine.
Alright.
He wasn't from the death tube.
Alright. Well,
Yeah.
I'll be back later. I'll leave you all be. Doodles.
Walleye is going to look around the room. Walleye is going to write down on the notepad, rip off the page, hand it to Jay. Maybe we should find somewhere private.
I'll look at Wally and be like, you can take off his makeup. It's this place that sits in between worlds, no one's gonna find us here.
Serenity was the one that sent us after Reed in the first place.
Shrug. They are going to.
I'll just like sigh and just be like, do what you will. Too tired to do anything right now. I'm just gonna go find a random book on the shelf over here and bury my head in it for the next 48 hours.
I'm gonna let you know out of character. This might be the last chance you talk to Reed. That's all.
I am fully aware of what's going to happen.
All right then.
Hey man, you don't want
We're
to
not
do
going to
some.
stop. If you don't
If
want to
you
have a
don't
chat,
have
with
any questions,
Reed,
man, like I also want to interject.
yeah,
Like,
I'm just gonna.
hey bro, if you got any questions, you could ask.
Yeah, this
Now's the
is.
time.
I'm letting you know out of
I
character.
will-
This is the time.
Have you taken the makeup off of him in character?
No, I don't have any water on me. I don't think. I gotta drink it all. I don't feel like
Alright,
wasting a beat on them.
I'll follow along, because really I just want to know where Genesis is. That's the only
I mean,
thing
I
Jen
do have
cares
some
about.
questions for Reed, but without. I've been bamboozled by the makeup.
Alright. Well,
I feel like
go
Noreen
home.
knows because I feel like he did this while he
I-
was on Noreen's back.
I was
Yeah,
literally like there watching.
I'd
Like
be
the
like, I
eye-
can't believe we lost Reed. I really wanted to ask him about whatever this connection was to these visions I've been having and shit.
Well, if you remember, he doesn't remember anything from more than 3 years ago.
Yeah, but he was talking about I've got the connection, he's got the connection, the French connection. He was talking about it like he knew some shit about it.
Now, what Nareen can't tell is if Julius is like serious about not knowing that that's Reed.
You could do insight, and then
Now, Nareen doesn't.
Wipe the makeup at just with my hand at some point because he just isn't getting it for some reason.
And Nareen just doesn't care. Like, she has no personal stake in Reed other than the fact that he kidnapped her friends, and so.
So you wipe his makeup off, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck, guys? He was supposed to go with the mayor if we had him. What are y'all doing?
We were supposed to go with the mayor, but that didn't happen.
That's fair. That's fair.
And
Wait, somebody
there
wake
was
him up.
no
I've
way
got
in hell
real-
he was going with the enforcers of the city. If anything, he would go to the enforcers down south that we know we can trust, aka
Right.
your captain.
Yeah.
They would
Somebody wake his bitch ass up. I got some questions for him.
They motion you to come along and find some private.
I mean,
we're
this
going
whole
into the
this
void.
whole library is pretty
Okay.
private.
I
Yeah.
wish to find a not giant boob open area.
Serenity. Can we have that arranged, or do I really have to go myself?
I did not understand
What?
anything.
I said, Serenity, can you help me with these books, or do I have to go over to the library myself
She is gone.
to get
She's been
them?
gone for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, damn! I didn't. Man, all right. Well, I'm tripping.
Wally has prior business to attend to, so they're finding a small meeting room.
Cool. As you go into the darkness, roll me a survival check to find out where you're going.
I have blind sight.
Magical.
Can I roll history?
I think last time you were here, I think you were just teleported, weren't you?
No, we
Okay.
won't.
Yeah, you can. Damn.
Or you could wait till Serenity comes back and then ask her to take you to a small room.
I mean, if everybody's coming along, I don't.
Judas, you look into the darkness and you blinked. So while I just took the lead and just started going somewhere. And that leads you to the basement. Here it is. That is.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Where is Reed? What the fuck?
I don't know.
I look at
Maybe they're
Julius
with
and
me, I
Noreen
guess. I don't
and be
know.
like, "Do you think that angry blob thing is still here?"
Ooh, I'd love to find out. Oh well, we haven't rested yet.
No, you have not.
Has it been an hour yet? Did my short rest
No,
go
it has
through?
not.
I'm still
It's a
taking it
door.
easy. I'm walking very slow.
That's an arch.
Damn it. Okay.
I'm walk over here, like, all right, before we start talking, I gotta show you something really cool. Come here. Behold, head of the last dragon.
They don't look.
I thought there was
impressed.
more dragons. What are you talking about?
Wasn't this? I thought this was the last, like, great dragon or something.
There. That door? No, that's not a door.
Nah, man, there's mad dragons out here, bro. What are you talking about?
There's a small room to the south of here that you could do your interrogation in.
Yeah, just looking for like a door. That's not a
Uh,
door.
There are
Yeah,
no
there
doors.
there
Why
don't
close
seem
the
to be
door
any
somewhere?
doors here.
Where's the damn doors?
Open door.
Open the door.
Open the door.
Open the door.
No doors, but if you want to use that room down there, I could be lookout right here.
What are we looking out for?
That's
Serenity is the goddess. She would know everything that happens in any room.
Yeah, but sometimes you just like to feel secure.
Okay, yeah.
I just want to. Is that an office chair? I'll take
Yeah.
that. Oh, that's a set of books.
It is an office chair
Oh.
for now.
There's enough.
Wonderful. Great. Oh, there's a chair there. Well, whatever. Pick up that chair. Start scooching it along over here. Just carrying the two of them. I put it where I kind of shove this, whatever the hell that is, to the side. Put it on the chair. Place a Reed on the chair. Stand firmly next to Reed. Holding onto their shoulder as I look at Jay.
Lala, what's your deal, man? Why you want to kill Reed so bad? It's like, up until now, I guess we've seen him do some bad things that I feel like might warrant jail. But, like, throwing him from a window?
Not just throwing him out the window, tackling him out the window.
Right, it seems like very passionate for what we know, I guess. What's going on?
They are going to take out the notebook. They are going to write needed privacy.
All right, well, I mean, yeah, I go and slap Reed. I just give him some slaps to wake him up here.
Jay
Roll,
continues
I have
opening
a-
up his water bottle,
roll
but
strength.
Why?
just gonna drink it now. He was gonna splash it on Reed, but if you're gonna slap him, like, that's fine.
I mean, you can still splash him.
Little
I slap him a few times and then you splash him.
strength check, Julius. With advantage.
Strength
yeah,
check? Oh boy.
because his face is wet. Damn, pretty good. He wakes up. Very groggily. Where am I?
Hey, Sunshine, how you doing?
Just stares at you all intently.
What?
I'm sorry, I was leaning back a little bit. He stares at you all intently.
I asked you how you were doing. You're just gonna look mean mug me like that, man? Damn.
Realize we've kidnapped him and tied him to a chair right now, right?
And he turned into a giant and tried to like beat us up to death. You know, like it's
The guy who's clearly not friendly with us. Just pointing that
we
out.
could all use a bit more civility. Okay.
And I'm just pointing that out from my perspective. Out of character.
It's like also I'm kind of taunting him, so like it's not like I'm trying to be. I called him Sunshine. Like, we're in a dungeon. It's not like I'm being genuinely friendly. It's like antagonistic.
You guys gonna ask questions?
Yeah, I'll let Jay go first.
Oh, while I will resign.
Walleye is looking at Julius and Jay to ask their questions.
I'm just gonna ask him where Genesis is. He obviously has had firsthand contact with her if he's able to build these replicas as accurately as he's been able to do.
Gone! Thanks to you!
Thanks to me.
Yes. I didn't need to secure the city looking for you all. Would have had enough people here to stop her before she left.
You're not where you think you are. Where is she? What happened?
Roll insight, Judas.
Say,
He could be lying. I don't know.
well, you not knowing and you apparently losing her and your
making the pizza rolls.
seizing of the city don't match up. So, which is it? What happened?
Ooh, got pizza rolls.
Sorry.
Honestly, I wish I had pizza rolls.
Pizza roll.
Not as smart as you think you are, Rosin. Can't even tell when someone is telling you the truth.
Well, if you don't know, how did you lose her?
She just simply willed her way up. Got up like it was nothing.
So you're saying you have no control over her anymore?
I never did. No one never did. You fucking idiot.
Oh, shit.
But she was within New Eden Garden. That's what you're saying.
Yes!
Also, what did you we've yet to really get any details. What did you actually do to our friend?
He begins to smile a little bit. He has like a little smirk going on. Nothing that can't be undone.
I when I had asked that question, I would have nodded towards Walleye. Like, what did he do to Walleye's people?
He wait, was that in were you asking Walleye or were you asking like Reed?
I was asking
Uh,
Grayson what he did to Walleye before Walleye does his thing.
What will they do?
Who knows? It's a mystery.
Scooby-Doo mystery.
He begins to look Walleye up and down. Vengeance, it seems. Is that what you want?
Walleye does not answer. Just keeps looking at Jay and Julius to
Yeah.
keep asking their questions.
I want to know what this connection is. I want to know what we're connected to. Why am I seeing these things? And I spin the chair dramatically, spin him around by the shoulders. I look him in the eyes as I yell in his face. I ask him those questions.
Walleye has been holding on to Reed's shoulder very firmly throughout this conversation.
I imagine he's facing towards us at this
Yeah.
moment.
Probably Walleye's turning the
I
chair
was
over to
trying to be dramatic, but thank you guys.
I know. I'm sorry. I set that up earlier. It's the image in my head.
It's all right. Either way.
Oh, what was the question? I'm sorry.
I said, what is this connection that we have? What are we connected to? Why are we seeing the visions? What's it all about? What's it all mean? We know the prophecy, but why me? Why'd the magic come? What's this? What is the connection really?
We are not connected. Blackbriar. Not. You're just not who you think you are. None of you are.
What is? Well, who am I then?
You believe yourself to be righteous. But you're only doing your city.
I think a lot of us could make the same argument for you, but you know.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Doomed us all.
No, you doomed us all by making it so that people had to take out revenge missions on you for your methods and practices. You need to take some accountability here. You were the only one for a long time with the information, and you could have done anything. And instead of doing something that would bring us all together, you decided to divide everyone and make it impossible. And now we've got to fight against impossible odds. And you know what? We're going to do it. Ass.
Sure you are.
Well, like I said, just watch me. But I don't think your eyes will be open long enough to really be watching
Oh,
much
I'm
of
sure.
anything.
But this one's too much of a coward to do anything.
Who?
Nods towards Walleye.
I don't know, man. He pretty much had you out the window of a fucking skyscraper, so I think thank God to, techno rocket boots that you didn't lose it right there already. You know what I mean? Anyway, is that all you got on this connection? You like more grandstanding and you know what I mean? Nothing at all. You didn't you don't know where this is or what these visions are coming from?
Like I said, there is no connection.
So it's just coming from nowhere. I'm not connected to anything. It's just happening.
How the fuck would I know?
I mean, you seem like you had all the answers. You made it seem like you knew of some type of.
Why
Well,
would I
oh,
care
fuck
about
you.
you?
Anyway, I don't know. Why were you hunting us down through the woods if you don't care about us? If there's not some type of thing going on here, like don't pose questions on me that have implications back on your fucking motivations. That doesn't even make any sense.
He simply leans back as best as one could in his situation.
Well, I stand up and brush my hands off on my pants, and while I hope you can find peace. You know what I mean in your life and whatnot. And usually I'd advocate against revenge, but Reed's kind of a trash bag. um, I'd totally love to hear about what happened at some point to drive you to crazed skyscraper jumping murder, but we'll see. We'll see about that. And I go ahead and I step back.
Nods along slowly.
And I step back to the back of the room. Essentially, I've cleared my my needs.
Grayson,
Kind of lean over and put my hand on Julius's shoulder and be like, you might not want to stick around for this.
No.
Still yet to answer my question.
No, I mean, I'm a part of this group, and anything you guys do, it's not like stepping out of the room makes me any less accountable.
Grayson leans back, looking at you while It's not like that one's going to stop you. Points at Judas.
You're right. I'm not. Now that I know that Genesis is still somewhere within the city, I have no reason to keep you alive.
Yes. Go about your little revenge.
I would like to hear what you did to my friend and his family, though.
I don't need to answer. I'll just wait.
I mean, why would anyone try to save you at this point? We've literally given you any opportunity to have a moment to reconsider and help out to try to like work this shit out together. And instead of doing any of that, you're like sitting here being an asshole after we got you.
I
We
am
got you
not
already. Like,
waiting for salvation. I'm past that. Now I just wait.
well, a couple of us are still left here trying to make salvation work. So if you could give us a leg up, that'd be great. You're like copping out. You know what I mean? It's just kind of pathetic, honestly.
Just stares into the.
I'll just kind of like put my hands in my pockets. And be like, all right, I've learned what I needed to know. Feel free to take out the trash, if you will.
They're gonna watch Jay leave. They're gonna look to Julius.
As Jay comes out here, Nareen just gives him a nod.
I'll just kind of like shrug, kind of like start like looking around.
Mhm.
I'm going to get my books.
Out of
I need to
character,
do
this
some research.
out of character. This is I'm assuming what you like. You wanted to do it alone with That's what you meant by like.
Finally alone. Going to drag Reed over into this kind of corner area, just out of the view of the hallway.
I'm gonna go look at the spell book while he's doing his thing.
Wally is going to look down on Reed, daggers in their eyes.
Reed looks like someone. There's like no pupils in his eyes. Like it's not even like a medical like issue or anything, but gone.
He's just given up.
I'm like listening at the door. I'm trying to hear the tea.
Well,
That's kind of what I've been doing this whole time out here.
step back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Noreen can be further away because I'm
Perhaps
assuming
the
her
jaw again.
perception range is wild.
Take a deep breath and snap the fuse. Do I take damage
Wait,
for this?
you already snapped the fuse.
I healed that. Remember when I took the healing potion?
Oh, I thought you had positioned your jaw in such a way that it wouldn't fuse back together.
No, I positioned it in such a way where it would.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it's going to be really painful. Probably. Do I take damage for this action?
You take 1 damage.
Okay. Ouch. Ah, me bone. I'm gonna look down at Reed again. I'm going to pull out a certain thermos, unscrew the lid. I'm going to gently hold the side of Reed's head. You look a little bit thirsty. Maybe we should, get a little bit of water in you before we talk. As they bring the thermos filled with the arcane waste to them. Doesn't really matter if they drink it or not.
You can easily just pour whatever into his mouth if you really wanted to.
Yeah, that's essentially what they're doing right now. I've been waiting a while to have a nice discussion with you, Reed. a nice long while. I think you know who I am already, don't you? I mean, I don't think you would have said what you would have if you didn't in those tunnels. Looking for any response to them.
None at all.
It's because I am certain that you know what I did. That I'm certain you more than well know what you did. There is plenty of blood that has been put on your hands, stained deep with the blood of everyone around me and all those innocents. Disease, suffering, death. You've spread all of it, and what is it for now? What was it all for? So you could sit on a cushy seat up on the top of an ivory tower as you let all the rest of us burn? Hmm? You know, all I wanted to do was live my life. Serene, peaceful, quiet. I was rather content with how things were going. But you, your company, had to go off and ruin it all, didn't you? You had to pollute the waters, poison all the food. You know, it was bad enough where even Yamakado would only supply their sympathies to us. Only give us pity for what you've done. I don't even know or think you care how crushing that was. Anything? Just dead behind those eyes still.
But it was too faint at first to hear. You heard a do it. Like right after that last thing you said, you heard a do it. But you were watching carefully and it did not come from Reed.
Do what exactly? You gotta speak up.
Again, Reed is there motionless.
Check pulse.
It's normal.
They still alive
Yeah.
right now? You know, I don't know who exactly it is sending your nice little subliminal messages to me to do whatever they think I might do. Maybe it's that mysterious snow that I've been hearing about. Whoever they may be. I don't think it really matters anymore at this point. Wally is going to grab both sides of their head. Kind of position it to look at them. you know. You know, if your company had just left me alone, if you hadn't sent your little corporate goon after me, I wouldn't have had to do anything like this.
Yes.
Oh, yes? Yes, what? I mean, I'm pretty sure this isn't Reed I'm talking to right now, is it? Not anymore at this point. You seem a little bit too out of it. Well, he does. Someone else. What do you want me to do?
Please.
Bleed?
Please.
Please? Please what?
Do it.
And what it might be.
Destroy.
Destroy? Hmm. I guess this isn't really a puppet you care for then, is it? Well, I came here to do this, so maybe you'll feel happy about what this is. Won't you? Whoever you are.
Yep.
Geo. I would like to activate Rending Strength.
How do you want to do it?
You know how I had
Freaking
two
hair, my
hands
friend.
gently placed on the side of their
I
head?
do recall something like that.
Each side. Yeah. Just kind of. Not to go into any gory detail, just close. Perhaps similar to a other event.
You guys were pretty much all able to hear that.
Walleye is going to position their jaw back into place and take a regular healing potion. I think that is 2d4 plus 2, so 51 health. Walleye exits the hallway. Looks at Julius and will take a seat on this bench thing, whatever this is. I don't know what that is. It looks like a
Yep.
stool. I don't know.
Does anyone else care to do anything?
Nope.
Julius? You're muted, by the way. Judas?
If the party is going to like make their way back up to like the Great Hall, I guess
I think that's a good time. I think it's a good time to go do that.
Mm-hmm.
Jay is going to lean up a little bit. I'm sure our animal friends that we met last time might be a little peckish.
Did he have his tie?
No,
Right.
he was shirtless.
Damn it. Damn it. Wanted proof. Whatever.
J-
You said like she had kept like full on like dinosaurs and shit in her garden,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to carry around a bone of reed. No, thank you.
Julius, you're muted. I don't know if you're here, but do you want to do something before I decide to end the finale? You are muted, brother. Just letting you know. I don't think he's here though.
Yeah. Probably AFK'd during the
Mhm.
speech.
Dramatically throw off the thermos onto the ground as I'm walking in this hallway.
Cool.
Clearly done with it.
Remove one thermos you probably shouldn't have.
Thermos of
There we
arcane
go.
waste. Bye bye.
With that, you guys
enjoyed the
are
cilantro.
going to the grove.
Yeah, well, I am at least. Probably with great difficulty trying to carry Reed.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I
Okay.
said the animals here might be a little peckish, and I'm not leaving a dead
Okay.
body sitting in the basement of the goddess. I've been trying so hard to get to like be Judas's patron.
Yeah, there's no head on that one anymore.
Yeah, I'm fully aware. We all heard the
I know.
squish.
I know. Making it clear.
If
I'm like trying to prestidigitate, like
what
blood.
Waller, are you gonna carry that?
I guess I will. Fine. If I see the animals struggling to carry this thing, then
You
it'll be
see this like
weird, but
scrawny
sure.
nerd in plate armor just trying to.
Well, it doesn't really look comfortable carrying around the body now.
By the way, the description of the head squish, I just pictured another video game reference, Until Dawn, when one of the monsters. I don't want to say because it's massive spoilers if you have any desire to play several years old game, but
Not me.
I don't know.
But-
Maybe the audience.
Oh shit, true.
Yeah, one of the deaths involves a head getting squished.
Oh, spoiler.
Ouch.
I just pictured a watermelon.
You see, it's foreshadowed. That watermelon from before.
Oh no!
It's like I planned it.
So that's why you
Yup.
put it in that room.
Oh man, that's crazy. I'm so good.
Crazy. I know. You must.
I
Man,
really
big
pl-
brain. Must have been planning that one out for months.
I forgot about the watermelon.
All right, the garden.
Cool. So you guys head over to the garden to see. Oh wait, I didn't move you guys. You see a lot of animals just frolicking around.
You see, just immediately get excited, like seeing these guys again.
Right. I have a specific animal that I feel like might be peckish. It is
The one in the very back.
this big girl back here.
The Triceratops or like the biggest one?
The big toothy one.
Triceratops are herbivores.
Oh, true.
The one with teeth.
Yeah, the big toothy one.
Cool. You guys get close. And run back because this thing is terrifying, and it eats Reed's body.
Do you, No, never mind. He said there wasn't anything in his pockets, like nothing I could
Nah,
take.
not really. You could take his belt.
All right. I guess. Reed's belt. I'm adding that, I guess. Woohoo. Reed's lightly bloody belt. There we go.
Now, one last time
Well,
before we end it here. Any last things before we go on our summer vacation?
Up the- I'm sorry, I just saw the little guy and the snake again.
Is it real? Julie, is he here? Oh no, this may went AFK in Discord. I'll take a little nappy. But
Yeah, he took a short
Yeah.
rest for real.
if that is it, then the session is over and you guys are now
Alright.
level 6.